Eyo efreminwaro. So Rebecca be. Obwagana. Nagana beyo. Eyo efreminwaro. Mangana, Adeshe Mama, 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 Yefebia. All right, it's here for Munina, Crababium, Ediba, RichMo Media. In Jumedia, die at the Bremono, State of the Nation, and then you bring the son, yes, I did broke you. The beer will be no, saying young day is boy, you know, so be probably Emma, oh my Ghana, as a Ghana big year, if we know why, and you me. A cancer P at the train. State of the nation, age media, RichMo for a day brain. Danny Denina, nay, you might echo for my gunum, a bra and check. Na ye babetua ba near the year, Mampenny, I peso dear, so no. The beer Jumedia, me, I'm yours for me, Dimodimno, and then one Steve Joe. Man, I'm Dijumedium, a bremo. Minimia Frank the hater. Frank, maybe I will be a what's mean car, my main Frank, what's mean car.
Many are still somewhere.
Oh, Frank, Yamiadum, and your grandpa, Ubesie, why now come as much in Ghana? Frank,
I want to walk on some, the one I walk on some, the channel. And easy, baby, I'm a cousin. Steve, baby, I'm a cousin. It is an honor and a privilege to be on this particular show. Menu me, no, the year one is a person man for the real situation. You may a political pundit, may there be an account. I belong to the New Patriotic Party in Fancy. But if I sit on this particular show, my objectivity, my honesty, and my transparency come into bear. And you know, yes, uncle for Rebecca said there be maybe I belong to this particular party. May a staunch person, the assembly crane, Papa Crana, Nanny Pani defend the assembly there be. I'm here to render service, and service now may render no. I'm rendering to the ordinary Ghanaian. I Ghana ni on to no mass with Martin or Massey. To see. I'm set. I'm poised for action.
All right, me da CP say, and then so about Jumedine, so amame. Now me know about your combo. Na and then come on, you know. I mean, what's our question? A kind. Young call yen banking sector on, and the right banking sector on. It may be RichMo. Omodi ma P, no, the my the program back on the State of the Nation. Oba on my channel so on the programs or the my yami somebody kind of my on my chain. Oh, conference our health. They say every Friday I was doing to a NG. There was any money P oh ye media so. It's a year I'm on your seven one ye be beer na RichMo. Ye shamunina mo boss say. Yes, ye did them beer as a was to beer no. Ye the bebro. Frank, yan to so. I mean busa was same be. I and I I pay they say, you know, no, Mahmoud Baumia, yen vice president.
Yes,
Pako Pau, Napo, so on a running mate. Frank, ya say me, you, Napo, will be a Frank, or more dear. Me, the son of Hono. On Sunday, pa and yashi, or your rude.
Yes,
him say, we are casting to me, ye be, na me,
yes,
Oka or Becca.
yes.
Now, I know my small Becca channel, a bit change the Oka channel. As I pay or man for an penance and teacher for more mine or penna pass and this say, come on, no education sector on. Okay, can you make PTI? Nay, Akobasa Frank, Yako Pound Napo. Say, Ombra no man be yet or man penia bedi a trino. A bed woman PP on beating up a power na Frank.
See, may I say, when opposition is smiling at you, I did be a no one didn't say a yeah. But if you go to opposition, now run discussion table. Then you go back to the drawing board and you want to identify your problems and want to give solutions to your problems. That is where you get to know, say, you've made a very big mistake. Now, see, now they catch yourself. The NPP, they have a tradition. Tradition is say they believe in the Buzia, they believe in the Dombo, and they believe in JB Dankwa. Now, since 1992, Omo leaders for the New Patriotic Party has been the Buzia and has been the JB Dankwa. And I'm going to explain to you. Adubuahi and Ora Efeni J. Kufo, they are coming from the blocks of Buzia. Yakasa Buzia, Buzia for ne typical Ashanti, typical bono form. Typical Ashanti, and typical bono. So, through 1992, ABC 2008, the new patriotic party, the flag bearership, has always been people who are coming from the Buzia blocks. Now, when it comes to running mate, they always go for the Dombo people. DCK, Roland Isifu, Amokofan in 1992, belonged to the Dombo. The only time an MPP Kofa Dombo was whereby they went for Aka. No one Kofa Aka said, at that time, Aka was having problems with JJ Rollins when he was a vice president to JJ Rollins. Yeah. Now the NPP wanted to merge. By merge, you don't need any option than to go for Orandi Eddie Aka. Now they wanted to use Aka in making sure say they can use it to fight or wrestle power against Reverend JJ Rollins. And now in 1996, in 2000, there's a certain man called Ali Muhammad. Oko Yendi Hona, the Hona now what that Tamale side ho. And he's a close friend to Reverend J. Kufuor. J. Kufuor tasked him to bring him a running mate. Steve Chenye, anytime about presenting candidate Biano, J. Kufuor said, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. J. Kufuor said, now so cry about Tamalewa. Una resource here. Una ma is sky bia. Now, what be necessary? You will be paying an extra here. Now, if you look at you, Mama, the dear shot that come amount for him here near friend cadre. So, J. Kufuor told him, say, cadre, you are going to partner and you are going to work. And he from nowhere, you know, boy, Ali Mama, you know, then back. Now, Ali Mama is coming from Dombo. Only J. Kufuor, you had 8 years. Akufo from the blocks of JB Dankwa. Akufo know of a party JB Dankwa. And if you look at the blocks of the end, Marika Kadombo Buzia and the Dankwa and the Achero. And it's coming from Akufo and also Sufi Dankwa and Hoba. Opted to go for a Dombo because now there's no political wisdom. So Akufo Obi or sign a Buzia Diaba. Say, oh, you say, oh, running mate. It was suicidal. In Romano Mason Akufo. Now, Bamia comes into the picture. Oba picture, no. He's coming from Dombo. Politically, it doesn't make wisdom. So, Akufo Obi or sign a JB Dankwa because JB Dankwa, you know, after Oba existed from office. Sadia, you have to do a rotational policy and go and bring someone who is coming from the Buzia. And if you look at dynamics now, they are tossing the NPP believe in ethnicity, tribalism, religious, and almost okay. In that always they try to partner a Muslim with a Christian. A Muslim with a Christian. Yeah. Only a can't quite say a Christian from Christian. J. Kufuor any account. But if you look at the NPP, anytime they are going for flag bearership and running mate, they opt to go for a Muslim to compensate and consolidate their base. So the Muslim followers are Omsuni Pau. Now in the history of the new patriotic party, Steve, Omun Kofa MP say MP manager running mate. In the history of the new patriotic party, since 1992, Omun Kofa MP say MP may running mate. All the time, they go for people who are not in the inner circles of politics in the MPP. And Obi decide you mama as a contractor, at times you need to Kofa and buy. Obi actually say Mahmoud Bamia, deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, Obi and Nimno, and Kofa and buy. But if you look at this time, they are opting to go for an Ashanti. They are opting to go for someone who is a parliamentarian and on the neighbor. The first question is, Nippon or the neighbor, how strong is the person at Wankasani base in the region? That should be the first question. Because if you look at the NPP, their stronghold is the Ashanti region. Mebwa. And you see, almost stronghold is Ashanti region. Now, let's look at the performance rate of Napo. So, be a MP. The kind of votes are on. The votes doesn't appreciate. And I say I appreciate it. And once something to say, I'll go into the figures for you. Then you get to understand. Now, see, in 2004, now if you look at the MP at that material moment, now the D Eddie Adokufo, Nebra, any J.A. Kufuor. Now listen, Adokufo, any 66,210, representing 75.60. TB Adokufo, baby, I know the MP, no. All free office, you know. None of votes were in 2004. Steve, now 66,210. representing 75.60. Napo comes on board in 2008. Napo, Obaya obey a leader for the party, El Manchia South. Now listen to the figures. Nanado, Enya 66,116, representing 79.97. Napo, Enya 65,978, representing 77.17. Let me explain one thing to you. Anytime you call elections, whereby the presidential candidate vote and do also change MP, then it means there is a problem. Do you know why? The presidential candidate is seen from afar. Presidential candidate no until constituency. So the actions and inactions of the presidential candidate, it doesn't affect the people of the constituency. When are you MP now constituency? One moment I saw you more popular than the presidential candidate. And it's a presidential candidate means a lot of votes to the chain one. Then it means there's a problem, you have to deal with it. In 2008, Nana Danko Akufo a beating upon Ankasa constituency. In 2012, Nana Danko Akufo on your 35,000, and you tell Mukom and Shasa and Shanoff. Akufo on 35,417, representing 80.82%. Napo, and your 35,152. Nana Danko Akufo in the 2012 elections, beating the poor on one Kasani constituency. On one Kasani constituency. In 2016, Nana Danko Akufo 36,130 on your 86.22. Napo and your 35,958. So Nana Danko Akufo is more popular than Napo in his own constituency. In 2020, Napo and your 27,985. Nana Danko Akufo in your 27,932. See, in 2016, Naponia 36,000, Meboa, 35,000. In 2020, Napo Ebenia 27,985. Nivos Niswate by 9,000. 9,000. Nivos na appreciate you. Let's not forget.
It means or drop it back or drop it past.
Yes. And idea who say Napona onya 35,000 in 2016. Nivos at about 27,000. He was a cabinet minister. He was a substantive minister. Or a minister or implementing free senior high school. What does one a year and that's one year? Yes, the ultimate responsibility lies at the doorstep of the leader. And the other man is on a free senior high school. Still, Nivos and I can say to me appreciate it, Manchia South, and me appreciate you, Manchia South. It tells you he's not popular amongst the constituency. Now, what have no more air question now?
Even if you tell them, say, the man now won't hire votes. Now, after the vote to airdrop it, if you tell them, say, after the people's choice again,
thank you.
For higher votes. That's a vote airdrop it, but it keeps on dropping. It means that they don't like it. So why must you let someone will be impelled?
The vote keeps depreciating, not appreciating. It tells you there is a problem. Now, Napo a MP. I will Manchia South. On one case, I'm impressed. Call from market your boy to a as a minister, as an MP, and Timisi. Just not make a Tony. Yentimisi. Now, wonder. He'll come for nothing. Crowra. Airport now, airport donated $5 million. Say, and find your come for nothing. Obakaya. Or two for the normal be fair brochure by. So I'm finding he'll come for nothing. Yes, I did yes, so tax. Oh, minimum so I ask him now. So it tells you. So there is a problem, they have to fix the problem. Now let's ask ourselves, how popular is Napo in the Ashanti region? That should be one question. SSTV be saying. Napo say, Oba Ashanti region, they don't need development. We know more t-shirt and one no. Nyana make Matthew Opoku Prempena Napo say, Oba Ashanti Regina, they don't need development. The omu here say, Oba mu t-shirt, mu t-shirt, BBS. And I said to myself, we voted for you to be in power for the welfare of your people. You fight for your people. If you look at Regina and the new patriotic party, a lot of votes are. You here t-shirt. And it tells you it's a problem we have to deal with. Or case I said, a lot of people came out to register their displeasure to Napokas. Nani power MP. I said, man, okay. Instead of you to fight for your own people, look at what you are doing. People talk about it. Basically, yante dia chopper by any son of my nominee, I will do it just now. Now, there is a serious compounded friction between Napo and Orefen wound to me. Oversharing is one. The aid, add my wound to me, I a friend or Hinibasi, you say. Be bien you bet member wound to me Napo Akambo. Because Napo is a selfish person. Napo and you Biaho. He's thinking about his interest. They are trusting me, you know, say, don't come on here and call him. Open pa or poison John Kuma a Napo. Almost say, Napo, so my mom, they are confirmed. Every time I wound to me, and John Kuma Korea, ya. Yes, it's a wound to a car to many who are already didn't John Kuma in Yamian in one for via Oko. So it tells you these are the kind of things people are saying about Napo. Now, your chroma and a Napon call for say, already didn't wound to me is selling the running mate slot. Kwamba is now all torn up, the highest bidder, and a wound to me person or the man. It says a wound to me has been too loyal to Reverend Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. And Bamia mean can find vanity and find children to me. And the other question in wound to me, she said. And over Kaya Steve, there was a lot of friction and problems that was Shanti regional. Obete, Chairman Tonton, our non Emma in Shasa Chairman, descended heavily on a rare friend wound to me, and Yanto Kaketwa. Doka was a ne or come will be artist on air regional chairman because Onokita 34 regional a constituency chairman, wound to make it only 13. The Ayate Craners and Napoya Bonidia, all resources will be channeled to Reverend Coker. So about a cocker only wouldn't to me a corporate, you know. Sa issues no, base me and can ye. Your scientists say, or Reverend Napo, time or more for regional elections, you know. Yes, he gave his support to Coker on the resource to Coker Maniska and to already friend wound to me say, Saban or Moto and cow boy, you know, or Beman Napo, but triple or quadruple portion or Sakan or boy. So it tells you there is a problem, they have to fix the problem. There are a lot of issues. And the Apia Kubi, he was the first national youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party. Or say, they don't need an arrogant running mate. They need a submissive and a humble running mate to partner Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. When I say na walking, in a person na walker. Ore Feni Chairman Sabunsu. He has been a minority leader, a majority leader. What Jem Cry as a finance minister by the budget now. Now one done the position they are feeling them. Or say they don't need an arrogant person to partner Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And that's no. Or say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia doesn't need a hot-headed and arrogant person as a running mate.
Wow.
So it tells you, say, there are some big men in the New Patriotic Party who are not happy with it. If you go to the inner circles of the NPP, majority of them are not happy with this name. Majority of them, they are not happy about this name.
Namibo, Frankie, when you're happy, no one can once a they ain't changing it. Because I didn't say, most of the money in our position, I'm Moko. If they don't know, I didn't know be the ban M1 party. Just for the person, oh, I did the M1 party. No, the answer is no. I don't know what's now one and the panel, and the panel baby, now for they too late, now my proposition. And they want to go to position this year.
Steve, the air question, Omwana hype this kind of situation. Omwana hype this kind of situation. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia was promising nipa be 15 so the running mate be more. Omokwa internal elections, super delegates, and some okwa to aba akwa flag barrage. Was promising nipa be 10. Now one day, it was extremely difficult for him. A lot of people in the MPP, they are not happy. The big men in the party, they are not happy. But now, we catch us a medicine after death. And yes, maybe where Steve, I mean, anytime a flag bearer try to choose someone who is more popular at the base, Nipano, a recipe for disaster. Where Mahmoud Bamia, he is an alien. He is not a royal of the party. Mahmoud Bamia, they just gave me Weber. Weber of the man, a special dispensation. Because I'm not over MPP. He wasn't a card-bearing member of the party. Yes, I say running mate. The person should be in a good standing of the party for 5 years. But already, a friend and not done Kufuado. Who's a running mate that is our you? Who now watch your bar open? Tier one is a Steve, what's your baby now so pen or bush for some Montias, you don't go for bad the brewer. So it's now what any good. Who made me ask, one I'm quite sure about the brain. And it's a problem about mobile limit. So why go forward and us assemble? People will tell you, say, a catch or say, now one went. Now look at the situation where Oba Obiasi Napo Ashanti region. Napo. Now he controlled 2/3 of the party of Ashanti region. The air who said Napo can set a coup d'etat against Baumia at any particular moment. Do you know why? Wow. Napo can use the party to fight against the presidency. Because base ne penasem. Napo can channel it to the party people. And the party people will rise up against you. Second, also a presidential ambition. If you get to the second term, now implementing policies means the person is not okay with you. The person will fight you. Because another person wants to be the president. Why now or your hand will submissive or no problem. Now let's come to national issues. Yes. Let's come to national issues. The other kind. Now, Pose, go back into archives. Now that I can afford that, or say, Oko Keta Hobebia. Yes, in Suono, it may be funny. So they are going to build a Keta defense sea. War. Now, they are working for the voter region. Now, post one Tiasia. Sadia, he will lead a demonstration against it. Or more supremacy. One, how can you take Napo to the voter region to go and do campaign? Send a voter for the Befano. Because you are doing tribalism. You want to fight them. Now, Pose, John Dramani Mama wants to sabotage the free senior high school. Or to prove my John Dramani Mama. Or call a vetting committee or call a or say a political talk. Or Monfanchen or Kabia and Monfancheno. People are going to measure you by your utterances, what he said yesterday, and correlate it and measure you today. And what the hope you can't once it. Now, Pose, say, yes, Doom Swaba. Now, me catch us a light in Coma Doom or Ghana and Napo. I have 4,144. Wow. 4,144. Anna amount for Kobe Sound Napo Napo. Now, they say, you know, Doom for timetable, no. More the bad bay. Was a walk draw timetable na fabra. Look at the arrogant and cheeky answer. Ah, the more. That's the cheeky answers no time, man. And the company, I said the pay before that cheeky answer. Thank you. As a leader. Thank you. Where? Steve, on by a demonstration you are. Now, Pose, who just 60% of your salary on tariffs, electricity, and water. The government is insensitive. Also, the government is insensitive. Napo, EBD energy minister. Omoko bisa was to go and prepare your timetable. Now, me catch yourself PURC for Elbow ECG for 5.8 million Ghana cedis. Say light in Koma do more Ghana for Maniano. I have 4,141. A quick one. Only the light on the doing it, and then I'm to light more. And I'm to light them.
petrol
atunsuo ye beto cars kamo
hey
ye beto cars kamo
Frank you
Akufo the catch here say he's going to relieve burden and pressure from Ghanaians. He's doing a direct opposite of what he's doing today.
hey
See, Messiah, Oko Bank is the interest rate is between 30 to 47%. Ghana, unemployment rate, what Ghana? Under your mama, now unemployment rate 8.2. Akufo time 14.7. Listen to this. 7.5 Ghanaians and Yaduma. 7.5 million and Yaduma. The dangerous aspect, they say 6.5 to 6.8 million youth. 6.5 to 6.8 million only youth. Una de a threat to national security. Yeah, say in Tokosi wa Ghana na Kusi wa Ghana. Sam Krawe no, they have nothing to lose because of more bra. Akufo mo catch here say, Oma creative jobs. Jobs in their first term also creative jobs 3.5 million. In their second also creative jobs 5 million. Now the Mahmoud Bami also catch here say the 7 to 8 years of Akufo creative jobs 2.1 million. Why the end the why the end
yes at the end of the day.
Thank you. The man a running mate me. I will tell me to be suicidal. And it's say, Dr. Mahmoud Bami.
All right, I think safe. Frank Nahomano article kakra, but still now we are on that issue. Say, bra, ekina ombepa napo, my tio ku prempe hontuma. Say, ogana ebeye the next vice president of Ghana no. Okay, Frank Akwaba.
Major also be me say.
All right.
Dr. Mahmoud Bami on Kanokre was say on my signature project. Paludu. Okay.
Yeah, because
I know Kaya boy, a Bank of Ghana for crab or $12 million for home. But me also my year. None of some personal catcher say I feel no mobile bay. One. Mahmoud Bami say on the economy be by a friend the blockchain economy. The whole of Africa will be an Ibida. Oko Nigeria, Omuye Buho. Tell me, Dr. Mahmoud Bami consistently open nipa bako Detroit Mahmoud Bami. And in the candidates and the crank people are having issues with it. And once I will be a man from so arrogant or magic answers or munipa. How are you going to make these two people to break the eight?
All right, Frank. Yeah, that's it. Really, I can't say man obey sema dubi. Yan fan can be be and sana time now I have been no. Nano Alan Wapao the project be also the great transformational plan.
Yes.
The plan no. If you have a Ghana de, the Malan chance na man ba. Alan and Casaman a chance to say on be president na ebe Ghana.
Steve, Mamen Kasam Chiro. You have 32 years of party politics in governance. 32 years since 1992. But we need leadership. Ghana, we need thinkers. And conform it in Yatina Diadem. Mamen Kasam Chiro. Do you know, say, Casa Omu Yusuno, yes, friend sports utility vehicle. But I come to tobacco $200,000 to $300,000. Tell me, $200,000 to $300,000. We give them fat salaries. They are not thinkers. They don't think for us. They think about their personal interest. Nyamiya Abuma, Alan GTP, no. One day we will go through. Alan saw about 40 ministers. 40. Bamian saw about 50 ministers. Your mama saw about 60 ministers.
Frank Alan, the county po. How would you pack? Yes, the boy back at Frank. Frank, you Alan.
I
heard me. I heard Obe power device impo. Alan be power.
Oh, David. Me no. I just want to sit back and always want to be objective and honest dealing with the issues. Now, what you are going to say? Oba interest rates or better so at the form.
Yeah.
And then, Okola Cote d'Ivoire, their interest rate is 5%. Okwa free bank, I think now 5%. Oko Burkina Faso kwa political instability. So they are buying also now between 5 to 7.5%. Togo, 5%. So look at this guy. Nigeria kwa so mo nya de no. 26.5%. Ghana, and now Papa Jabosia, 30 to 47%.
Wow.
30 to 47%. A lot of businesses are collapsing. A lot of businesses are folding up.
Such interest rate way. Better than the say no one your business anymore. Say na buying SG tax free. Na say no go obedi. As I said business.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Frank, it's very bad.
Doom so say wo. Nipa no this was how for fuel. Let me go to plant and I generate them. Additional cost. Ya game aso. Tariffs and then you start to tariffs. Ya game aso. So if you look at the economic hardship, cost for Ghana, see, and now the we need transformational leaders. We need people who can think, not just ordinary people. Not people who come and talk, but they'll do later. But me also, if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And then look, I say, $16 Ghana cedis. People from quality me catch or say, I dear force which I get 16. Minti will be sit down. And I'm telling you, I must say, and yet I'm more crampon a while by one. Because a bread and number 20 Ghana. So after no can, you are insulting the intelligence of Ghanaians. Because as I'm now, as I said, ya dinejuma. Now, see who was our quadradia. Your more paper pens are depreciation percentage as at one year. What was our quadradia? They tell you the realities are then 16 Ghana cedis. Mama took an example. Fortless brand, that's what then the John Dramani, Mamma 10 Ghana cedis. And then 45 Ghana cedis. Yeah. And more first, bad in 2.5, and I John Dramani Mama. And the Kufado, more maybe a fan of puzzle. Bag, you know, and 7 million, 700 Ghana cedis.
Fish been that's no, at the honor.
700.
Frank,
7 million. 7 million.
Say, I dear way at was idea, and I think say, I think a brunya idiot, Obi and the brunya. It sounds say, Obi and Yeska. So we say it's a serious problem. It's a serious problem, and we have to fix it. And maybe I did not do it. We need transformational leadership. We don't need people who come and re-echo our problems to us. The reason why we voted for them is about our welfare and making sure that they can change the lives of Ghanaians. Are we getting the same thing? That is the problem. Every Ghanaians are becoming more discerning. We don't need politicians. We need thinkers. We need leaders. Go to other countries. How much more common? It's the leaders who are able to transform the lives of their people. It's not about political parties. People who have vision, who are pragmatic, who can sit and come out with solutions and ideas to help the youth to get well. Now, amount for economic hardship or move it in at all. Now, see, in 2004, now if you look at the MP at that material moment, now the D Eddie Adokufo, Nebra, any J.A. Kufo. Now listen, Adokufo, any 66,210, representing 75.60. TB Adokufo, baby, I know Dini MP, no. All free office, no. None of votes were in 2004. Steve, now 66,210, representing 75.60. Napo comes on board in 2008. Tie Napo, Obaya obey a leader for the party. Now listen to the figures. Nanado, enya 66,000.
116, representing 79.97. Napo, Enya 65,978, representing 77.17. Let me explain one thing to you. Anytime you have elections, whereby the presidential candidate vote and do also change MP, then it means there is a problem. Do you know why? The presidential candidate is seen from afar. Presidential candidate no until constituency. So the actions and any actions of the presidential candidate, it doesn't affect the people of the constituency. When are you MP now constituency? One moment I more popular than the presidential candidate. And it's a presidential candidate means a lot of votes to the chain one. Then it means there is a problem you have to deal with it. In 2008, Nana Danko Akufo a beating upon Ankasa constituency. In 2012, Nana Danko Akufo on your 35,000, any chair who come and share Saudi and share North. Akufo on 35,417, representing 80.82%. Napo, any 35,152. Nana Danko Akufo in the 2012 elections, a beating the poor on Wankasani constituency. On Wankasani constituency. In 2016, Nana Danko Akufo 36,130 on your 86.22. Napo, and your 35,958. So, Nana Danko Akufo is more popular than Napo in his own constituency. In 2020, Napo, and your 27,985. Nana Danko Akufo in your 27,932. See, in 2016, Naponia 36,000, 35,000. In 2020, Napo Ebenia 27,985. Nivos Niswate by 9,000. 9,000. Nivos na appreciate you. Let's not forget.
It means or drop it.
Yes. Yes. And idea who say Napona onya 35,000 in 2016. Nivos at about 27,000. He was a cabinet minister. He was a substantive minister. Or a minister or implementing free senior high school. What does one a year and that's one year? Yes, the ultimate responsibility lies at the doorstep of the leader. And you remember so on a year free senior high school. Still, Nivos can say to me appreciate it, South, and me appreciate you South. It tells you he's not popular amongst the constituency. Now, what have no air question now?
Even if you tell them, say, the pan now won't hire votes. Now, after the vote to airdrop it, if you tell them, say, after the people's choice again, I'm not penny.
Thank you. Thank you.
For higher votes. That's a vote
yes.
Airdrop it, but it keeps on dropping. It means that they don't like it. So why must you let someone will be impelled?
The vote keeps depreciating, not appreciating. It tells you there is a problem. Now, Napo, a MP, I will manage out. On one case, I'm impressed. Call from market, you work to a as a minister, as an MP, and Timisi. Just not make a Tony. Intimacy. Now, wonder, he'll come for nothing. Crowra, airport now, airport donative $5 million. Say, and find your come for nothing. Obakaya, or two for the normal be fair broche by. So I'm going to find he'll come for nothing. Yes, he did yes, so your tax. Oh, minimum what I ask him now. So it tells you. So there is a problem, they have to fix the problem. Now let's ask ourselves, how popular is Napo in the Ashanti region? That should be one question. SSTV be saying. Napo say, Oba Ashanti region, they don't need development. We never want t-shirt and one no. Nana meka Matthew Opoku Prempe Napo say, Oba Ashanti region, they don't need development. The omu here say. Omo t-shirt. Omo t-shirt BBS. And I said to myself, we voted for you to be in power for the welfare of your people. You fight for your people. If you look at Regina and the New Patriotic Party, a lot of votes are. You hear T-shirt. And it tells you it's a problem we have to deal with. Or case I said, a lot of people came out to register their displeasure to Napokas. Nani power MP. I said, man, okay. Instead of you to fight for your own people, look at what you are doing. People talk about it. Basically, now, there is a serious compounded friction between Napo and Orefen Wuntumi. Oversharing is one. The aid, Edma Wuntumi, I a friend of Hinibasi, you say. Be beyond you a bet Mama Wuntumi Napo Akambo. Because Napo is a selfish person. Napo and you, Biaho, he's thinking about his interest. They are trusting me, no say. John Kumonyan baby coin. Open nipa or poison John Kuma a Napo. Almost say. Napo na so my mom be a confirm. Every chema Wuntumi, any John Kumon Korea, ya. Yes, it's a wound to a to many who are already didn't John Kuma the Yamian in one for via Oko. So it tells you these are the kind of things people are saying about Napo. Now, your chroma and a Napon call for say, already didn't chema Wuntumi is selling the running mate slot. Kwamba is now all now, the highest bidder, and a Wuntumi person or the man. It says a Wuntumi has been too loyal to Reverend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And Bawumia mean can he find energy and find children to me. And the air cost me now won't wish it. And Robert Kaya see there was a lot of friction and problems that was Shanti region. Obete, Chairman Tonton, our non Herman Shasa chairman, descended heavily on a rare friend wound to me, and then to Kaketwa. Doka was a ne or come will be artist on air regional chairman because or no kita 34 a constituency chairman won't to make it only 13. The Ayate Craners and Napoya Bonidia, all resources will be channeled to Reverend Coker. So about a cocker only won't to me a corporate, you know. Sa issues no based in Kanye. Your scientists said, or Reverend Napo, time or more for regional elections, you know. You see, he gave his support to Coker on the resource to Coker man is car, and to already friend won't to me say. Sabano moto yen cow boy, you know, or Beman na pub triple or quadruple portion or Sakano boy. So it tells you there is a problem, they have to fix the problem. Tenano Kase, there are a lot of issues. And the Apia Kubi, he was the first national youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party. Or say, they don't need an arrogant running mate. They need a submissive and a humble running mate to partner Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. When I said na walking, in a person na walker. Ore Fed Chairman Sabunsu. He has been a minority leader, a majority leader. What Jem Cry as a finance minister by the budget now. Now one done the position they are feeling himself. Or say they don't need an arrogant person to partner Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And that's no. Or say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia doesn't need a hot-headed an arrogant person as a running mate.
Wow.
So it tells you, say, there are some big men in the New Patriotic Party who are not happy with it. If you go to the inner circles of the NPP, majority of them are not happy with this thing. Majority of them, they are not happy about this thing.
Namibo, Frankie, when you're happy, no one can once a man, changing it. Because I didn't say, most of the position, if they don't know, I didn't know be the ban M1 party. Just for the person, oh, I did the M1 party. Yes, no. I don't know what's now one and the panel, and the panel baby, now they are too late. Now, my proposition. And they want to go to position this year.
Steve, the air cost no. On one, I hype this kind of situation. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was promising the pay 15, so the running mate be more. Omokwa internal elections, super delegates, and some more to about aqua flag barrage. were promising nipa beye 10. Now one day, everybody it was extremely difficult for him. A lot of people in the MPP, they are not happy. The big men in the party, they are not happy. But what mean who he did? Now we catch us a medicine after death. And yes, yeah, a room maybe where Steve, I mean, cancer. Anytime a flag bearer try to choose someone who is more popular at the base, Nipano, and a recipe for disaster. Wamadian Koso. Where Mahmoud Bamia, he's an alien. He's not a royal of the party. Mahmoud Bamia, they just gave me Weber. Weber of the man, no, man a special dispensation. Because I'm not over MPP, no. He wasn't a card-bearing member of the party. Yes, I said, we do some running mate. No. The person should be in a good standing of the party for 5 years. But already, a friend and I don't go to who's a running mate that is our you. Who now watch your bar open? Dear one, Steve, what's your baby now so pen or bush for some Montias, and don't for bad the brewa. So I tell what any poor. Who made me ask, one I'm quite your bad the brain. And it's a problem about Mobium limit. So why go forward and us assemble? People will tell you, say, catch you, say, now one went. Now look at the situation where Oba, Obiasi Napo, Ashanti region, Napo. Now he controlled 2/3 of the party of Ashanti region. The air who said Napo can set a coup d'etat against Bawumia at any particular moment. Do you know why? Wow. Napo can use the party to fight against the presidency. Because base ne penasem. Napo can channel it to the party people. And the party people will rise up against you. Second, also a presidential ambition. If you get to the second term, now implementing policies means that the person is not okay with you. The person will fight you. Because another person to be the president. Why now be or your hand will submissive or no be problem. Now let's come to national issues. Yes. Let's come to national issues. The other kind. Now, say, go back into archives. Now that can offer that or say, yes, in Suono, it may be funny. So they are going to build a Keta defense sea. War. Now, they are working for the voter region. Now, post one, Sadia, he will lead a demonstration against it. Or more one, how can you take Napo to the voter region to go and do campaign? Send a voter for the Befano. Because you are doing tribalism. You want to fight them. Now, say, John Dramani Mama wants to sabotage the free senior high school. Or to be my John Dramani Mama. Or call vetting committee or call Pacho. Or say a political talk. Or Monfanchen or Kabia and Monfancheno. People are going to measure you by your utterances, what he said yesterday. And correlate it and measure you today. And what the hope you can't once it. Now, Posse, Sebibium, yes, it doom swabber. Now, me catch us a light in Coma Doom or Ghana and Napo. I have 4,144. Sebibium, 4,144. And a man for could be sound a Posse Napo. Now, they say, no, doom so timetable, no. More the bad baby. Was a walk draw timetable, na Fabra. Look at the arrogant and cheeky answer. The more. That was in opposition.
Cheeky answers now, time man. And the company, I said the paper for that cheeky answer.
Thank you.
As a leader.
Thank you. Where? Steve, all by a demonstration you are. Now, Posse, who just 60% of your salary on tariffs, electricity, and water, the government is insensitive. Also, the government is insensitive. TMBM. Napo, EBD energy minister. Omoko Bisam was to go and prepare your timetable. Now, I catch yourself PURC for Elbow ECG for 5.8 million Ghana cedis. Say light in Koma do more Ghana for Maniano. I have 4,141.
A quick one. Only the light on the doing and then I'm not to light more. And I'm not to light them. Petrol.
You have 2 cars come over.
Hey.
You have 2 cars come over.
Frankie,
I could follow catch here and say he's going to relieve burden and pressure from Ghanaians. He's doing a direct opposite of what he's doing today.
Hey.
See, Messiah, Oko Bank is our Bosia. The interest rate is between 30 to 47%. Ghana, unemployment rate, what Ghana? Under your mama. Now unemployment rate 8.2. Akufo-Addo time 14.7. Listen to this. 7.5 Ghanaians and 7.5 million and the dangerous aspect they say 6.5 to 6.8 million year use. 6.5 to 6.8 million omi youth. Una dey today a threat to national security. Yeah. Say ntokwasi wa Ghana na kusi wa Ghana. Sam we no, they have nothing to lose because of more bra. Akufo-Addo mo catch say Oma creative jobs. Jobs in their first term also marketed jobs 3.5 million. In their second also marketed jobs 5 million. Now the Mahmoud Bami also be catch say the 7 to 8 years of Akufo-Addo marketed jobs 2.1 million. Why the end the why the end? Yes, at the end of the day. Thank you. The man that probably made me, I will tell me to be suicidal. And it's say, Dr. Mahmoud Bami.
All right, I think Frank Nahomano article kakra, but still now we are on that issue. Say, bra, ekina ombepa napo, my tio ku prempe hontuma. Say, obeye the next vice president of Ghana no. Okay, Frank Akwaba.
Major Subi. Me say.
All right.
Dr. Mahmoud Bami on Kanokre. Was say on my signature project. Paludu. Okay.
Yeah, because
I know Kaya boy, a Bank of Ghana for crab or $12 million for home. But me also my year. Now, no, some personal catcher say, I feel no more by one. Mahmoud Bami say, the economy be by a friend the blockchain economy. The whole of Africa will be a bida. Oko Nigeria, Omuye Bio. Tell me, Dr. Mahmoud Bami consistently open the Pabako Detroit Mahmoud Bami. And in the candidates and the Krankasano, people are having issues with it. And once I will be a man phones who are arrogant or magic answers or munipa. How are you going to make these two people to break it?
All right, Frank. Yeah, that's it. Really, I can't say man obey sema dubi. Yemfa ka bibi ketwe bi ansana time na ayebe no. Na no executive for the diani obokutie floors. Nanzo so do na friend Frank the hater. Na no kra okenti no do na penase. Nanzo so no enye openase mo one penase mo no kra no work. Frank, we there was a pay he saying bring so no me to me safro. State of the nation no what me aboye. Now I'm here ho Japade documents na nsem bi ewum etima banking sectors ni guye enim say that's an so be say share bio na wo more e the mind they say you know about no enche ye keka ko ho am soon and very soon we will meet that king na ye be crown as the president of the Republic of Ghana no ye da wase anwumre mo mutimi hwe ye da mo nyina mwase na me nhira mo pe ye na onka mo ho dan nyina RichMo media ye bie ya hye mu e program de bra ye ni nyina no do ho hyema obeye nhira na ye mamo no nso engu ase da ye nyina ye ka mo ho e kai mo say ye ndwumadie no obese o sponsor ya betimi a sponsor ye kama obese o boa so na so information ya betimi dia maye na etimi akonkan so a o de bra nso so a the technical team nso be so na etimi e dia ba board na be discuss ye da mo nyina mo baby amu nyina no ye ka nyina ni say nyina dia yakra mo nyina etifo baba